aircraft. It's a commercial transport style aircraft, and we do a lot of our check standard testing with this model. On the surface here, what you're noticing is paint, and that is temperature sensitive paint. By telling the temperature differences while we're testing immediately at the surface, we can actually tell a lot about what the flow is doing. We can tell information about local pressures, local temperatures, and it can help us determine when things like boundary layer separation and stuff like that happens. A lot of fancy words just means that we can tell and visually confirm certain things that are going on with the flow. So air obviously can't see, little molecules of air flying around, but we can tell what's going on by using temperature sensitive paint. It's really cool. What you'll notice here is a lot of tubes also coming out of this model. These are what we call static pressures, or static pressure orifices. So on this surface, if you look really closely, there are different lines and there are tiny little holes. As the flow passes around the aircraft and it flies over these tiny little holes, it creates a pressure differential, and that pressure differential is measured by a pressure transducer, and that is usually hooked up. Actually, here. Here's a pressure transducer. These are the tubes that run from those holes all the way to the pressure transducer, and we measure pressures that way. So we gather a lot of data at the same time. Along with these pressures, we also gather data like lift, drag, all kinds of different loads and moments that the aircraft is experiencing as we're testing it. Behind us is other pieces of the aircraft, for example. You see the nose of the fuselage here, the rest of the lower half and upper half of the fuselage. So this is kind of what a model, an average model would look like. This is another example here too. So a pair of wings, and then we would attach the nose, fuselage. Inside of it would be a balance, which is what measures the loads, so lift, drag, and that sort of thing. And then this is the second part of the process where after we build it up, once this is built into a complete aircraft, the balance is inside, all that stuff is hooked up, we do a lot of testing on this rig here, which is a sting. So we make sure that everything works and fits together the way it's supposed to and operates exactly the way we expect it to before we actually test it upstairs. So bringing that outside now.